This is not an accident, and you are not here by error. You were led to this message because heaven has been shouting. You have 2 minutes to open your heart, not your physical eyes, but the eyes of this is a heavenly intervention. Archangel Michael has arrived before you, with his sword drawn in fire, because the route you're standing on is just minutes away. You are standing on the verge of a heavenly transformation, and if you turn away, what is planned for you will be buried, but I will not. I am the Lord, your God, and I speak to chosen ones, to the wind, and to myself. Speaking to you now, this is your emergency. This is the 2-minute window you thought would never come, the very thing you've been crying out for. Secret murmurs in your night prayers, the anguish you don't even know how to put it into words. I've heard every sound from your soul and counted the tears you never admitted you cried. I watched you the night I gave up when you assumed I was mute. Wasn't I ready for this moment? Archangel Michael looms over you now, not to scare you, but to protect you, because what's coming is not tiny, it is not mild, it is a tremendous surge of divine. Behold, your name has been publicized in the courts of heaven. A meeting was your name was brought up, and it was stated, it is time. But if you ignore what I am giving now, I will not give it again. You begged me for aid, screamed into your pillow, and asked why I. Allowing someone to abuse you, lying to you, and using you is not punishment, it is protection, but it comes with a choice. You are going to enter a storm, which I've been waiting for you to expose your true enemies and purpose. You've been close so many times, yet someone kept tugging you away. Someone close to you has been postponing or hindering your breakthrough. Blessing, and you have been too polite to name them what they truly are. I did not send that individual, but the connection is I gave you affection, but not that person. I gave you hope, but not via. They were sent to delay and distract you, and now your spirit bewildered. But this message is the sword that breaks thee. If you disregard this, you will enter a cycle from which you will be unable to escape for the following 7 days. Years of listening, I am not the man I should be. I am warning you because I still love you enough to talk before I let. As a result, you must move now, not tomorrow but now. The 2 minutes matter because in the realm of angels, timing is not human. When I say 2 minutes, I mean divine calculation. The gate is open, but it will not remain open. Your name is reverberating, but if silence it with your anxiety that the next chapter will write itself without you. You are a builder of legacies, yet hands are fatigued because you've been building for others to insult me in privately. You've been offering allegiance to someone who whispers against you. Your back is turned. You've let them into your prayers, plans, and secrets, and they have poisoned the earth around your destiny, as Archangel Michael has observed. That's why he's standing here as a sentinel, urging you to don't scroll past this thinking it's another message. It's the message tonight. A shift will begin in the unseen and you will feel it in your chest. Before it reaches your hands, things will begin moving. Quick phone calls, unexpected texts, apologies, and bizarre dreams. They are not random, but part of what I ordained, and now I am giving you divine sensibility. You'll know who to trust. Block, do not hesitate. I will not repeat these signs. I am a God of confirmation, not when I confirm something. You must act as if someone who has laughed at you is ready to ask you to be careful. Your heart wants to help, but your spirit knows better. I did not send them back to you. Life to repair what was lost. I permitted them to return so you can. To reject the cycle, you must first reject the old. That version of you is over, you've outgrown their cage. That's why you're feeling pressure, it's not an attack. Awakening the pain is not punishment, it is birth. You are birthing a new identity. And those who adore the old you will try to tie you to it, they will argue you're changing. They are correct, there is a reason you are feeling this. Everything is odd, like you don't belong, like something is about to happen but you can't. Explain it. That's me, that's the sound of fate shaking. The cage I'm forcing you out of. Delay, you've pleaded for breakthrough, but now you must move as if it's here. You are waiting for me to open the door, but I am waiting for you to walk through. The one I already opened, you hoped for a miracle, and I gave you instructions, obey them, and you'll see miracle. I have protected you more times than you realize. That accident that did not occur, that relationship that ended, the job you didn't get, the friend that turned on, I was saving you from the long-term calamity, but I need you to stop praying for me to repair what I already have destroyed for your protection. That relationship you're grieving about, I deleted the opportunity that you constantly begging me for. I shut it down for you, friend. I took their voice out of your life so you could finally hear. If you don't let go, you'll postpone what I'm attempting to place in your hands. And the reality is, what I'm delivering next isn't just for you, but for the generations after you. Your obedience will alter. This moment is more than just your healing, it's about the future, which you can't possibly glimpse. Your future offspring. The curse stops with your whole financial legacy. But only if you step out right now and leave what I told you to. Please depart only if you say yes when the gate is still. There is someone preparing something against you right now, and I am revealing it to you through this message, so you will be prepared. That the person has smiled and they believe they're intelligent, and I don't. But I see everything and I know what they are. Replied, I know what they stole and what they're about to do. Try, and I am about to disclose it, you will not even have to battle. The exposure will be my vengeance, but you must not leave. Don't go back to defend yourself. Explain, just go ahead and let me be your defender. I have freed angels to walk by you. You will feel an environment shift. Even as you read this, the weight on your chest is getting rid of the confusion in your head and the fear in your heart breaking. You are not insane, you are not being dramatic. You are spiritually attacked because of the greatness I placed on you. But this is your release day. This is your Red Sea. Currently, you are crossing over, but you must walk. You must believe that your feet are anointed, and I am pouring fire in your words. Now that you speak, mountains will. When you move, you will say something, and you will ask, and the doors will open. You will reject and bonds will fall. I have given you spiritual authority, but you've been acting like a prisoner. Get up, youngster. Archangel Michael is not come to adorn your life, he is here to fight alongside. You have divine backing. Heaven is with you. You don't live another day feeling unwanted, and you don't have to carry that anguish for another. The hour has come to an end, and the money is coming. The truth, love, and justice are all on their way. The home is arriving, and clarity is the chance is coming, but you have to believe. Again, you must speak life and forgive, even if they never apologize. You must release whenever you desire. You must prepare for revenge, even if it seemed impossible, since suddenly coming, and when it does, you must be prepared to step. I'm not asking you to be flawless, but to be willing to deal with broken items that can be used. I can heal wounds, but I can't move if you're still there. Frozen, don't let fear be your God. I am yours. God, I will make a way where there is no way, but you have to give me something. Bless, take the step, make the call, block the number and apply again, write the vision. Sow the seed, utter the promise. Be terrified if you have to, but do. For the next 48 hours, what you do in this moment is critical because it will set the tone for the next season. This is not a test, but a turning point. I have sounded the I have released the word and opened the alarm. Scroll now, it is up to you to pick. Choose life or faith. Destiny chose me, this is your emergency. This is your divine visitation, and you have 2 minutes. Caution, and now it is less than 2 minutes, you know what to do, not try to skip this. It is merely for you. Archangel Michael, have sounded the trumpet in the spirit. This is not a dream, and it is not your realm. This is not just another day, it's your fantasy. Warning, this is your moment, this is an emergency. You have 2 minutes remaining, and whatever happens next will determine the course of everything. I am the Lord your God. I do not lie, exaggerate, and I am not silent today. I am raging, thundering, yelling your name over the heavens because you are standing on the edge of a divine. The intersection has a door opening and a trap attempting to close at the same time. I will not stand by and allow you walk blindly into delay, destruction, or heartbreak is why this message is in front of you right now. You wanted me to show up, this is it. I am here, and I am speaking openly. If you stroll past this, don't disregard it. Away from this moment, you will miss something that I cannot reoffer in the same way. Not at the same moment, Archangel Michael says, 2 minutes. Left, huge changes are coming. And I affirm. It is God who fashioned you, wrote your tale, and kept your breath. During evenings you didn't believe you'd make it through, I tell you now. Everything is going to change, the reason you felt unsettled. Your sleep has been interrupted, which is why your relationships feel fragile. Emotions are unpredictable, and your inner world spins because it is what has been hidden is going to be revealed. What was postponed is soon to be released. What has been tolerated is about to be gone. I am coming in. Power, I am coming in flames to burn away what no. You shouted out to me, Lord, change my life. You sung tunes that said, "Do whatever you want to." But you did not expect it to be this way. This is abrupt, acute, and shocking, yet I do not move according to your comfort, I move according to your call. You have been chosen, preserved, and set apart since before the foundations of the planet. You are not only someone in the crowd, you are my vessel. Bearer, my anointed one, and I cannot allow you to continue in settings, relationships, behaviors, and patterns are silently strangling your fate, thus I am breaking it all apart. Down, I'm removing everything you attempted to protect, and I'm ending what you tried to save. Yes, I'm closing the doors you kept reopening, and I know it hurts. I know you don't understand. Yet, you will see that you will thank me. You will look back on this moment and cry in thankfulness that I loved you enough to interrupt everything, since there are only 2 minutes left before the shift begins. Archangel Michael has been attempting to reach you, and he has visited you. Dreams he has stood at your door and tried to whisper through. Strangers through numbers, feelings you couldn't explain, and now he declares from my throne, it's an emergency, open this now and receive this. Now, do not delay, there is someone near you who is holding betrayal in their hands, they smile and seem to support. Aligned, but their heart is poisoned by jealousy and their name has been uttered. In manipulation rooms, you must maintain distance. I had showed you signs, yet you called it. It is not coincidence, it is discernment. And I am honing yours right now. There is a spot you keep going back to. In an emotional cycle, attachment is a toxic habit, and I tell you right now that this is your final warning. If you do not release go in these last 2 minutes, it will attach itself to you deeper and delay your mission for another season, and I love you too much to let. That is why everything seems to be falling. It's not coming apart, it's falling into divine readjustment. I am not punishing you, I am positioning you, but I must remove what you refuse to release. This is mercy. Motion, this is love with a sword, and this is your rescue wrapped in someone is on the opposite side of the flames. Obedience, spiritual connection, and destiny partner, a key that only matches the version of you that emerges after this. You can't meet them right now. If you're stuck on this false version of you, cannot receive what comes ahead while holding on to what is gone. The blessing is waiting, but so is the counterattack. You must choose between comfort or calling, familiarity or faith, delay or tonight, something will happen. A message, a phone call, a chance. It will either be your yes or your last warning, therefore you must. Michael has cleaned the atmosphere and muffled the voices of demons for this one sacred window, he cannot keep them back forever. You have 2 minutes and heaven is waiting for you. You called for a breakthrough, and here it is. But it doesn't come wrapped in ease. It arrives with this exquisite announcement: move now, pray now. Act now. I will not repeat this warning. I'm not going to repeat it again, but you know what this is. Real, you know this is me, but there is also someone who left you, is watching you from the shadows. Deceived you, who didn't believe in you, and now they're coming. They will return, not to restore, but to distract. Be humble, do not be fooled, and test everything. Do not allow emotional memory to overshadow spiritual. I am speaking clearly today because I had previously spoken quietly. And now this is the last trumpet, 2 minutes left. The countdown is real, the time is divine, the release is happening, and the angels or the scrolls are opening, and the heavens are recording. Your response is not only about you, it is also about your children. Future family, your territory, your assignment, legacy, everything is related to this moment. I love you too much to be quiet. I am roaring over your life, shaking anything that is not rooted in me, and while it may appear as a loss, the child will be delivered tonight. You will feel a shift in the environment. Wait, and you will remember this message. You will hear the voice of Archangel Michael echo, there's an emergency. Do not try to ignore this, open it. So, what do you do now? You pray as if you have never prayed. That you put down the idols and say no to the distractions, you cut links with what hurts my spirit, you cease pretending. You return to me completely and cease hiding behind busyness. Makes you become still. Listen, you obey, and let me lead. I promise you that what's coming will be bigger than you. Prayers bigger than your ambitions, heavier than your hands can carry, and you must be prepared. The shift is not tiny, it is massive. Your name is about to be spoken. In locations you've never entered, your feet are going to step into chambers you felt were out of reach, but I can't take you there carrying weight that was never allocated. So I'll say it again, it's in. With about 2 minutes remaining, significant shifts are taking place. If you ignore this, I will not help. Open it now, you know what I'm saying. About you feel it, you sense it, you've waited for, you have cried for it, and now it is. This is the voice of the Lord, your God. Stop everything. Do not move, scroll, or act as if this is merely another message. This is an emergency. Heaven has delivered this word to, because there are barely 2 minutes left before things changes and either shifts in your favor or falls apart. In silence, depending on what you are doing right now, this is not emotional hype. Prophecy is divine truth, and this is your final. Michael, the watchful archangel, shouts that he is not muttering, his sword is drawn, and he is not lurking near your life. His wings are covering you, and his eyes are filled with divine. He has seen what is coming at you, what is going to break, and what could be lost if you delay. He is shouting through the veil of time. With only 2 minutes remaining, huge developments are occurring. Here, don't wait, don't disregard. Do not close your heart that you have cried for. You've sought for answers and sat silently as the world moving around you, feeling like nothing ever changes, like your life has been paused. Like everyone else is moving forward and you are stuck behind the invisible walls, and now it is finally here. Answer the minute, the unlocking transition. The storm is going to pass, but only if you say yes. Now, I am your God, and I am warning you with the deepest love. If you ignore this, if you pretend that this is not for you, I will not aid you in the way you need. Want because you reject the help I already sent you, prayed for a sign, this is what you begged for. Proof, this is what you asked me to say. I've turned up the volume and heaven is ringing with your name. The angels are watching you right now, and they are holding back powers, the shadows that were planning to delay you and harm you, but their protection only lasts if you accept to receive it, and the changes that are coming are huge. It's not anything small, it's not quiet adjustment, it is a total shift. I have heard the prayers you never tell anyone about, the instances I watched you collapse in. Secretly holding your heart, whispering, God, do you even hear me? I did what I always did. And now I'm answering with force, with fire. Conclusion, you have been in a season of stillness. Invisibility is coming to an end, and I'm pulling back the I am cutting demonic relationships and revealing the delays. I am eradicating leeches from your spirit, but I cannot do so while you cling to the past. If you still receive calls from persons who were members of downfall, if you still mistrust my ability because of your pain, you requested my assistance, and I am sending it. However, it will not appear as expected. It will come through an encounter, a moment of clarity, and a shocking message through a door that unexpectedly opens and requires that you leave some things behind. You cannot bring old habits into this season, you can't keep that secret romance and come into the marriage I'm preparing. You can't keep faking confidence and accept the mantle of authority I want to bestow on. You want me to bless you, and I want to rebuild. Massive changes are coming, and they will affect everything about your finances, your relationships, health, peace, environment, and even your I am shaking the very ground you stand on, not to harm you, but to deliver you. The earthquake is spiritual, the sound of chains breaking, it is the sound of doors slamming shut. It's the sound of your name being declared in heaven as chosen and ready. Repositioned, but listen well, if you close this letter and pretend it didn't attack your soul, you will delay the breakthrough I prepared, and you will stay in the cycle. You wanted me to break. I am not threatening you. Love warns you, and my love roars in your direction right now.